Hi, this is the Single Man. In today's video article, I want to talk to you about the best places to meet women. This is the Single Man's Guide, Best Places to Meet Women, and we're going to count them down from number 10. And the reason I put number 10, bars and clubs, I was considering not putting it at all, but I just wanted to point out that bars and clubs are the worst place to meet women. They are loud, hard to maintain a conversation, and pretty much women are used to getting hit on by guys all the time. So if she's dressed hot, sexy, miniskirt, she's going to get approached, and approached by a lot of men. Number 9, wine tasting events. I've went to a couple events in the past. They are free events and they are paid events. And there's nothing wrong with having a glass of wine next to a beautiful woman next to you, eating some cheese, and starting a conversation. Which leads us to number 8, art galleries or museums. These are all done during the day, most of the time. I mean, some museums have events during the night. But look at some paintings, look at some sculptures. Make a comment to a woman next to you about why you like a particular sculpture. Great conversation starter right there. Number 7, dance classes. I'm talking about salsa, ballroom, tap dancing, of that nature. One thing about dance classes, from my know-how and experience, a lot of women attend these dance classes, and if you sign up for one of them, you will probably filled in a classroom with plenty of women. Number 6, parks, festivals, and fairs. Example is something from my area where I live in Jersey City, New Jersey, which is pretty much close by to New York City, and I'm right across from Hoboken. Every May and September, there's the Hoboken Art and Music Festival. There are plenty of vendors selling all these miscellaneous items, art, there's music, there are live bands, there's food over there. There are a lot of things and activities going on. Great place to meet women and start conversation, and everybody's festive, having fun. Number 5, gyms and fitness classes. Now, going to the gym or especially attending one of these fitness classes is a great way to meet women because a lot of women are attending these classes. Classes such as yoga, spinning or cycling, cardio classes, Pilates. Get in shape and start talking to a lot of the women in your class. Number 4, organized trips. Example is a 2-day organized bus tour I took once to Washington, D.C. Great way to meet people, great way to see new places, experience new things. Number 4, community services or volunteer work. You can volunteer for a charity, a church, or any other religious institution. Not-for-profit organizations such as animal shelters always want volunteers. Great way to meet people, especially women. Number 2, leading up to the top 2, number 2, I would say bookstores or coffee bars. Now, bookstores are almost like a thing of the past where most of the books are being sold or bought online with giant online stores such as Amazon. But there's still, in the U.S. where I live, Barnes & Noble stores, which are big bookstores, which usually have coffee bars inside of them, such as Starbucks. So either go to a Starbucks, go to a Barnes & Noble bookstore if you have one by you, and find women, if you're going to a bookstore, who are holding books that you have read or have an interest in. And you can make a comment on that book, like, I like that particular book, I like that about that book, and so forth, and try to start a conversation with her. At least you will have something in common, which will be that book. Or start a conversation in your nearest local coffee bar. Both places are great places to meet and start conversations with women. Which leads us to the number 1 place, best place to meet women, is your social circle. This is an event, a party, some sort of event that you went to, that you were invited by a friend, acquaintance, coworker, or somebody that you know personally. And weddings are an example, house parties are an example. In the summer, people hold barbecues outside of their backyard. So these are great places to go and meet women because you can always ask her, how do you know the host? How do you know the bride? How do you know the groom? This is the Single Man's Guide Top 10 Best Places to Meet Women. And what's next is I want to talk to you about a free ebook that I'm giving away. You can download it from the free link below if you click on it. No email is required. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to create a community for single men. I want to educate single men all over the world, and I want you to help me. I want you to pass any information that will benefit any of the single men that you know who need this information. So click the link below, and I'll do another short video article in the near coming future. Take care.